One day, my husband came to me and he said, "You know, the Lord has spoken to me and he wants me to plant a church here." And I said, "Oh, no, you've got to be kidding me. We're just not, we can't do this again." Because, Carl, it's a lot of gritty work. I mean, you got to put your hand to the plow and you got to plant that church and hear from God. And you got to have a lot of disappointments, but you still got to stay with it because God has told you to. And you might have at the start two people, you and your husband, and your son and your daughter, and you all are doing everything. And the next Sunday, you might have 10. And then the next Sunday, no one comes back. And then the next Sunday, because you're in your house to start with, you might have I say, a full sanctuary. That's your living room that you don't have furniture in. And then the next Sunday, you have no one, and it's back and forth and back and forth. And then you're seeking the Lord and you're saying, "What's next, God?" And he says, "I've got a church. I want you to go over and talk to these people, and they're going to let you use their church." And it's planting is a faith walk. That's where I leave it. It's a faith walk. And you got to trust when things are not looking good, that you got it, that God has said, stay with it. And when you get knocked down, you got to get back up and you got to keep pushing. And that's what happens in church planting. It's not for the faint of heart. And when the days are not good, you got to keep going. As they say, my good days outweighed my bad, but there were some bad days in there. He's a man of faith. And once God tells him something, he doesn't care if the roof on this house comes down. He will say, "Don't worry about it. God's got us." It's a faith walk, Carrie. Where's your faith? And he says it all the time. And because I live with a man of faith, my faith has grown. Because I could be the one that says, "It's not working. It's not working, honey. I think you need to do something different." And he says, "No, we'll stay the course that God has us on." And so that's what church planting is like. It's a faith walk.